Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Back with it again. All right. AMD. We're going to talk about it. All right. Welcome back to the channel. This is Anything That Moves. I'm Miss Money Maker. Stick around to the end of the video. We're going to just huddle together and just, and just chew the fat, right? And I'll say something nice at the end of the video. But let's get straight to business first. AMD. All right. Now, you're here. That's because, you like AMD. And AMD is able to give us some good money. All right. It trades nicely. Anybody who day trades, AMD can trade nicely. It could be, predictable. So it's kind of nice. It's friendly. But you see what we've been doing lately. All right. So now the point is, are we going to stop here? Like, is this going to be a level? Okay. This level right here. All right. So how much is that? $163.28. Will we stop here? Because before it looked like we would have stopped around here and we didn't. Like here, we didn't stop these two levels. We kept dropping, right? So now, will we go lower? Will we go around here? $150, okay? So we have to look at these levels. If that doesn't hold, are we going to drop back here to this 200, to the 200 simple moving average? Okay, before that was an area of support. See, we bounced here in the past. We bounced off here. We bounced off here. So will we go all the way down here and bounce off? If we go down here, just give me a second. Let me draw a proper trend line right about now. Okay, if we do something like, well, let me just try it again. Go a little bit. Right. If we go right around here, you see it touched on these areas, right? All right, so we may break through the 200 a little and be here. So this area is $129. So will AMD hit around that level? Okay. Well, I just want to make sure that we're all thinking about this because, a lot of us are going to average in, right? So where do we start? Do we start now? Do we start here? Do we wait for this? Or will it be here and then bounce up? Okay. And the reason why we really don't even know, because, all right, I'm gonna walk you through it. One, we like AMD because look, outperforming. It's an 8. Okay, that's adorable. Okay. It's been, my chip friend, semiconductor chip friend for a while. Okay, that's nice, adorable. But look, when we go, okay, buy signals and stuff, just want to show something else. This is the problem. Shares of AMD are trading lower following a report that suggests China has told telecom carriers what to phase out foreign chips. Okay. Now, we hear so many rumors sometimes. Like, are they just trying to scare us, so we don't buy, the retail investors, because every time we're at a good level, every time we're at a level where institutions want to buy, sometimes all this, let's call it fake news, it has a hint of truth in it, but it comes out just to scare you so you don't buy, but the institutions could be buying here. So I just want to make sure we all know because no one knows what the truth is in, fiction over here. I can't tell you, no one can tell you. But so they're saying this. So China's saying that. Is that really true? I don't know. So this is for AMD, but also Intel. Let's move into Intel. All right. What a hot mess this chart is. The rise and fall, right? But this is how it is. You have to be able to make money both ways. Intel went up nicely, cha-ching, cha-ching, came down, fell out of the sky. All right? So now the point is, where will it stop? Because if this could have been a level, right? And you see where that orange line, the 200 moving average, it could have been a level, but it went through it. Okay, this was on bad news that Intel had, right? So it went through it. So now, will it stop down here? So let's just draw some lines. Oops, let's just draw some lines real quick. Trend lines, just give me a second. Let's draw a line because we see how we should have stopped here, but we didn't. Okay, we went through that line. Since we went through this line here, all right? Since we just decided to act like that didn't exist on the bad news that Intel's been having, or if you don't know about the bad news Intel's having, okay, just do some homework on that. Then, are we going to go all the way to like here? Are we going to go down to here? If we go down to here, and why do I say that? Why does Miss Moneymaker say that? I say that because you see this area here, and here, this was support in the past. In here, that's 3 times, right? So 1, 2, 3 times that was support. But so when it hits here, well, if it hits, I'm not saying it's going to go down that far. Hopefully that will be support. So that's $32 level, right? Just want to bring that to your awareness. I don't know what's going to happen with Intel. You know, these things are like, I don't know, right? So let's go to another chip maker. Let's talk about the big one, the big daddy. All right, Nvidia. Okay, so Nvidia, like who's complaining about Nvidia this year? Nvidia's been great this year, so there's no complaints about Nvidia. We're over the 200, the 50-day, and we were over the 20-day moving average. Okay, so Nvidia came up here to this level, this $960 level, and we're starting to chop around. We pulled back. Okay, so when we pulled back, we practically touched this, 50-day moving average here, and we went up. Okay, so let's just draw a little bit of lines here so you can kind of, I'm just going to just, okay, see? Okay, so this area is kind of like a support. What number was that? $840, okay? So now, are we just going to bounce now, keep going? If we do, so do you see what I'm saying, people? So will we stop here? What level is that? 960. Alrighty, so that looks like a plan. Okay, so let's just look at some things here. Okay, so Nvidia, okay, people kind of neutral right now. We all know it's a chip maker, graphic processors, chips. Okay, everybody should know that by now. If you don't know, where have you been? Okay, let's just go here because what's the highest target? This is the highest target. Okay, this is the lowest, but this is the consensus. So this is 941. All right, let's look at our chart again. Let's just go back real quick. So where's 941? Right around here. Okay? So right around here, people. So this is something to know. Some people always want to go for the extreme top. Oh, I want all the move. Oh, I want to hold to 1,000. You don't have to be the first one in, and you don't have to be the last one out either. You can do the middle. You could do the middle of a move and make money. Okay, so because between here, okay, to here, that's some money. I mean, come on, look, Nvidia is moving like $40, $60. Come on. That's some money in there. That's enough. So that's something to know. Okay, the consensus. They're saying buy. Okay, that's cute. So now I'm just going to keep on moving. We're going to move on over to our next runner up here, and it is Palantir. All right. A lot of people like Palantir. All right. I'm just going to put it on the daily real quick. All right. So this is Palantir over the daily time frame here. Okay, so let me just get my marker. This is the daily. See, that means it's like, here we go, 1 year time frame. It's been going, oops, I kind of like overshot with that. It's been going up. Okay. Boop, going up. It's over the 200. I like that. And when it touched the 200, boop, okay. And boop, bounced off and went up. Okay, so it's respecting that level. And so it's up here now. So this is $22.67. So will it consolidate here and go up, or are we going to come back down? Because see, sometimes when it came up and it consolidated, it kept going up, then it came down. Who knows? Maybe it'll just, so let me just change the time frame real quick. All right. Okay, so you see it hit the 200, popped up. So maybe this is a level. Maybe this is a level here, right? So let me just draw a line real quick. But you see how we hit that over the top, boop, boop, boop. See, so maybe that's a level real quick right here. So maybe we're at support. It kind of feels like we are, okay? It kind of feels like we are. But see that 200? It's hit the 200 before in the past. So this could be support. So this could be the buy time. Or maybe we're down here and we come up, right? So let's see. So if it's, let me just draw a trend line real quick. So if we're support now, kind of like, it would look like this. Okay. Or are we going to hit this? We could do that. We could come down. Oops, hold on. Like this. All right. We could do that. We could be, so let's say, and here's the buy zone. I made that a little too big. But, okay. So between 20 to 22. So like dip buys, all right? And then to come back up to where we were before. Don't hold for the tippy top, people. Don't do that. Like I wouldn't do that. I would do that. That's safer, okay? To know at least we'll go there and, you know, like take some partial profit, okay? Don't wait till the bitter end. And some people like hold the whole time and then they, you know, don't keep everything in the position. Just take out a little bit. Alrighty, so we see here that, let me just get this marker. Palantir is up 157% for the past year. Who doesn't like that? You know, what, okay, I just drew straight through that. Give me a second. Software platforms for big data analytics. This guy, oh my gosh, this guy. I need to do a video just on Peter Thiel, all right? He's been involved in so many different things. All right, so who does not like that? Who does not like that? 10 always makes everybody happy. All right, so Palantir finally is a 10. Okay, so that's awesome, right? That is awesome. So I wanted to make sure that, you know, I gave y'all all that little good little data. I'm feeling like Palantir is a buy. That's what I'm feeling like at these levels. You just got to be careful. You know, the market is selling off. This could be support or maybe this. So we don't know, but feeling kind of good about that. And then let's go here. So I said, you can stick around to the end. This is the quote I have for you today. Action is the fundamental key to all success. Picasso, he said that. Action, guys. Action, ladies. That's the key to success. Okay, a lot of people think things, they're like, oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. Isn't that a good idea? And then they say it, then they don't do anything. They don't act on it. You have to have some action. Okay? Look at this. Look, I mean, what was he even creating here? I mean, this stuff back here, but people love it. People love it. And he took action on this stuff and he created it. And we love it. We're like, oh yes, Picasso. And we bought it. Okay, so he didn't just think it, he created it and he sold it. He had action. Right? So we need to have some action. Don't just be up here thinking things. Put it into practice. Do it. So just like, so how does that even speak to what we're talking about? Stocks. All right. If you think AMD is a buy around here, if you think so, okay, buy a couple of shares. Just buy a little bit. Just step into it, just a little bit, right? But if you're not sure, if you think down here or so, set alerts. Take some kind of action though. Don't do nothing, right? So, or if you think it's going to be down here, set an alert because a lot of us have different things we have to do. Some of you have to go to work and all that. Set alerts. So here, Intel, okay? Well, it broke through this level. So when it comes down here, you may be busy. You may be reading a book. Set an alert. Take some kind of action. Already have a plan. So you'll know, okay, well, if, set an alert here. If you want to sell up here, set an alert. Don't just try to keep eyeing it, right? Set alerts for these different things. Here, I can set an alert. So set your alerts, guys. Have some kind of action. Make sure you're doing things, okay, to move yourself forward. Not just busy work, but we have to have action. All right. I hope this was of value. If you did, click like, subscribe. I'm going to see you the next time on anything that moves. Bye for now.